situation, we have a downward spiral where HIV/AIDS has removed parents and income earners. Together with an economic crisis, we have less income earners, greater poverty. And as relatives have struggled, we know that with our two major hospitals, there are often children suddenly left there because there's just no economic way of caring for them. And as we've had more economic hardships, so there is less food to go around, so it's becoming more and more difficult for relatives, for extended family to automatically care for the children. And the question that arises as to, in our economic difficulties, what is the most cost-effective way of responding to the orphan crisis? When we look at it business-wise, economically, because at the end of the day, how you spend your money best is very much the central part of the equation. It's come through from international studies that running a fully fledged orphanage is actually the least effective, cost-effective way of reaching out to orphans. The number of orphan children you can reach for every dollar you spend on an orphanage is far less effect than if you spend the very same dollars on supporting extended families in rural communities to then be able to continually support the children of their environment. Or if you spend the money on running a daycare center so that the parents who are now caring for the relatives' orphans are now able to still work and earn an income while the children are somewhere getting a regular education and a regular food every single day. That daycare center or that extended family support, or having people in your church who adopt or foster care with support from the church, those approaches achieve far more for every dollar you spend as a church budget than if you were to run a building with the maintenance, the infrastructure, with employees, etc. And the good news is that not only is it cost effective, in Zimbabwe everything must be cost effective. I mean, with our church budgets these days, our dollar must go a lot further than it ever had in the past, if we be honest. But at the same time, with the biblical model, we are far more likely to see a transformation in lives when it is going into family care. And when we look in the Bible, we see that the Lord has said that He has taken the fatherless and He's given them a mother and father, not given them a place to live with many, many, many other orphans and a care worker who comes in at 8 and goes at 5. So when we